the best investment you can do on yourself is the investment on growth, knowledge, and wisdom. With that quote, we have today a very special and eminent personality with us with 24 years plus experience in education field, who has a certificate in psychology, master's in home science, has done advanced neuro-linguistic programming training, that too international, done hypnosis, timeline therapy, inner child healing, therapeutic healing, past trauma healing, and so much more. She's mostly like a proper emotional mastery package. You just tell her the problem and she has a solution. That too, the perfect solution. I'm talking about none other than we have today Mrs. Harpreet Kaur with us. We are really very glad, ma'am, first of all, to onboard you as a certified Ziva trainer. We, as Ziva family, are very glad to welcome you on board. We would like you to tell our audience about you from your own mouth.
Thank you very much for inviting me for this podcast. Yeah, I myself, Harpreet Kaur, and I have been certified in many modalities. And for the last many years, I have been specially contributing in the field of emotional and mental health. In today's time, when everyone is bothered about their physical health, all the social media is full of advertisements related to food fads, related to have this diet and have that diet. People are actually neglecting the most important part of their health, that is their mental health. And I am working on this area. I've been into research, I have been into counseling, and now I am working as an NLP trainer as well as NLP coach who's helping out people break their patterns that they have been carrying for many years. I have helped people renew their life to an extent that within a month of coaching, they get miraculous and magical results, and they feel as if they are living life to their fullest. They feel as if they have completely metamorphosized into a newer version. So I want to, through your platform, I want to convey to everyone that please take care of your mental health, because eventually, nowadays, the biggest problem is the psychosomatic problems.
What are psychosomatic problems?
The psychosomatic health challenges are challenges in the body that simply arise due to negative mental thinking, due to negative belief patterns. Actually, let me tell you, years back, the word like stress, the word like tension was something which was not known to many. But nowadays, if you talk to even younger children as young as 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, they talk about stress as if it's a huge problem. I got a letter from a 5th standard child, and he wrote to his father, "Dear father, I'm sick of studying and studying. I feel as if I'm trapped inside the jail and it's a home, and I want to be out. I want to play with my friends. I want to enjoy life. I think I have not living a life. I'm just living like a person who's in the school, just listening to the teacher, not allowed to play, and at home just studying and studying." And this is a real life example. I've got many examples wherein I have been getting children who are developing symptoms of depression, although the parents fail to identify that. Now you can very well imagine, if younger children are facing this problem, what would the adults have been facing. Many adults can't even express what they're going through. So the need of the hour is that everyone learns to identify their own self. It's very important to deeply connect with your own self, because the content on the social media is like a bomb. Every time you open the social media, you want it or not, you're bombarded with so much of content that actually our subconscious mind is getting so much confused that the person themselves, they are not living a very whole life. They feel divided into parts. They feel there is a conflict, there is a battle going inside, and it's a very serious issue. Because if you go to mental health, if you go to psychologists, if you go to psychiatrists, if you go to counselors, they will simply say that social media has become, it's no more a boon with respect to mental health. Yes, with respect to business, it's a boon. But if you, I'm sorry, it's a bane. With respect to business, it's a boon, but it's a bane when it's respect to mental health, because it is creating so much of competition, so much of lack, so much of inadequacy. People, when they spend hours and hours on social media, they feel so guilty. They feel emotionally so drained that it is eventually turning into depression within few months, and they don't even realize, because there is a law of compounding effects. Every day, a small gesture, and they kind of, their self-trust, their self-respect comes down, and with time, they become so empty from inside. So they act like an empty vessel. Even kids from very, very rich families, their parents are very rich, they have all the facilities, and they're committing suicide. And if you go to the newspapers, if you go through the Google, you'll realize kids as young as 8th standard, 9th standard are committing suicide. Very good families. And if you ask their parents, they say, we do not know. There was no problem, no relationship problem at home. The kids never mentioned this to their parents. The teachers don't know about it. So there is something in the society that is acting as a silent killer. And what is that? And it's a high time all the parents need to become aware. They have to go to school again. If not school, they have to learn, they have to get the knowledge, so that they are able to identify those symptoms in their children, so that they have all the skill set to handle their children. Parents are themselves lost in another world. So probably we need a society of empowered individuals.
And how can NLP help us reprogram our mind and just take ourselves out of that emotional loop?
So NLP is actually neuro-linguistic programming, but there is a new definition. I define NLP as navigating your life powerfully.
Wow.
So NLP helps you navigate your life very, very powerfully within first 2 sessions. You learn who you are, what you like, what you don't like. You develop a deeper connection with yourself, and then you learn all the techniques, all the strategies, all the tools. It's like you get a key to your own mind, and you become the ruler of your mind rather than your subconscious mind ruling you, and you behaving on an automatic mode. All of us are behaving like robots nowadays. So you behave like humans. From doing, you become a being. So NLP helps you become a being from just doing, and you kind of become your own best friend. And when you become your own best friend and you stop seeking validation from the outer world, at that point of time, your self-esteem, your self-concept, it raises. And as it raises, the entire environment changes, because your outer environment is a blueprint of your inner world.
That's
It's as simple as that.
So if somebody wants to connect with you, how can you help them? And please also tell one of your testimonial stories of one of your clients.
I have many, many testimonials, many, but few of them have been really, really eye-opening for me myself, wherein people who were highly educated, they were doctors, and being in spite of a doctor and working with a very reputed hospital and very young also, there was so much that was holding them back. There was so much of anxiety that they could not even speak a sentence properly when they first came to me. And within 3 months, there was such a drastic transformation that everyone around them started asking, what are you doing? You look so changed. You look unlike your own self. So, and the kind of feedback that I have got, the kind of the new habits that they have developed, journaling, and then it's kind of the entire persona has shifted. So you can very well understand if a doctor needs to transform their own inner world, what about the ordinary people who are already struggling with their self-concept? Then I have software engineers, then I have professionals, then I have students. So I have people from all age ranges, as old as 55-year and 60-year-old, and every age has a devil, actually. If you are a professional, there is a devil. If you are a homemaker, there is a devil. So it is as important as education. If you are not going to school, it's okay. But if you're not doing NLP, it's not okay, because you will never feel comfortable with your own self unless you learn, you understand how your mind works.
And how do you help people in that? Do you provide one-on-one clienteles, or how do you provide your NLP courses and programmings and all of that stuff?
I have many people and I have a variety. Some people prefer group coaching, so I have group coaching wherein I have trained the trainers program. Then I have one-on-one intensive coaching for instant personal transformation. And then I have recorded courses, those who want to learn on their own pace. And then I have a book, and then I have many, many other resources. And people can just connect and do whatever is comfortable to them.
Also now, because you're a part of the beautiful Ziva family now, how are you contributing to Ziva? Our viewers would like to know, because you're onboarded as a certified trainer of NLP and for teachers training. So please tell our viewers about how do you contribute in expanding Ziva and growing Ziva, because we are really grateful to have you as one of the trainers there. We are always happy to have such talented people getting on board on Ziva platform. So how do you contribute in teachers training, and how do you contribute in NLP sessions? Please let our viewers know about it.
See, my strength is that I have been certified internationally with respect to NLP. Then I'm also certified in psychology and nutrition, Ayurveda, homeopathy, many healing modalities, like I'm a Reiki master. Then I have also done many modalities which help in raising your SQ. I've also worked as a happiness trainer for approximately 4 to 5 years. So I can help people raise their happiness quotient instantly. And I prefer to work on the holistic health. And I help people raise their spiritual quotient, their happiness quotient. And the moment I work on this area, automatically people get all the resources to upgrade their career and relationships. Because when the foundation is solid, when the person is spiritually connected with their own being, with their own souls, then everything becomes effortless. Be it relationships, be it health, be it career, everything is a byproduct, because what is common in all these? It is you who is common. So when we work on one area, and that is you, every area gets sorted out.
So true, so true. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. It was so insightful. So first of all, thank you for onboarding as Ziva trainer. Thank you so much for joining us for this beautiful podcast on Ziva Talks. And we're so grateful for so many insightful experiences of yours and knowledge and wisdom. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.